So the first question I want to throw out there is, how is the nature of music distribution changing from your perspective?
Well, I think just in general, everything is driven by the artist. I think it's actually coming back to how it was originally in the boom of the music industry, where the artist basically sells everything. You've got the touring. We sell way more records when we're touring, over the counter than we do from Best Buy or stuff like that. I think it's honestly going back to the roots of it. I love it. I think it's a lot better. I'm not as glued into the industry as I probably should be, but that's how it feels. That's how it feels to me. It's a lot more, distribution is more driven by the artist.
Right. And you think that's a good thing?
I think it's a fun. I honestly, I didn't live in a time where it wasn't like that, so I can't really compare it. But I think it's a wonderful thing. You get a better connection with fans and what have you, actually physically handing something over to them.
Right. Now, do you think that's going to affect the kind of music that's made?
No, not really. I think you're always going to get pretty people singing pretty songs that are going to be on the radio and selling enormous amounts of records. You'll always get that because it's what sells, and it's whether it's musically interesting or not. It's just to the general population. I think it's just an aesthetic thing, and it's a whole package thing. I think there'll always be the kind of the pop star, the pop thing. Absolutely.
Probably so. Now, in terms of going more direct and getting your music to your fans, do you think that's going to change the way that you market it?
Absolutely. The whole social media movement, all of that is a huge way of marketing records, marketing yourself, marketing everything. The whole for Twitter, everything on your phone. It's the way everything's going. I personally think it's a really great thing. It feels good. It feels satisfying. I think it also builds quite a loyal fan base that way too.
Now, you enjoy social media quite a bit.
I'm addicted to it. Yeah. Huge way. Absolutely.
You've been tweeting from Paul's studio all week long.
Yeah, absolutely. I am.
That's a lot of fun, though.
It is fun.
Do your fans write you back?
Yeah, I get the most irritating thing though is I love it. It's wonderful. The whole thing is you spend all this time putting all your tour dates up, and they're everywhere, and you keep reminding people, and then someone will go, "Why didn't you tell me you were playing in Denver?" or something like that. It's like, I was there. It was. But no, it's really nice. It's great to have interaction like that. It's really wonderful. It really is.
Now, changing subjects a little bit over to digital rights. Have you had to deal much with that? How's that affecting you?
Digital stuff, to be honest, is beyond me. I'm really sorry about this. I'm pretty useless at the whole thing. But I'm kind of old-fashioned in that respect. This is not so much about the rights thing, but having a thing in your hand, like an album in your hand, is what I really love. So I don't really go for the whole digital thing too much. At the same time, I appreciate it's just such a wonderful medium and an easy medium and a valuable medium, so you can get it out so quickly.
Are you concerned about your songs kind of getting out there and just being distributed for free?
Not so much, because I'm more of a live artist than I am a recording artist, I guess. And so that really, I think that honestly really promotes the artist in a wonderful way, and encourages people to come to the show, where they will buy CDs or merch and what have you like that. I don't think it's too bad a thing.
And that's a perfect segue to my next question.
I knew it.
That concerts are becoming more important to fans than the music. It's more about the interaction than it is necessarily the content, right? The connection with you. Why do you think that is?
It's just the experience of being in a room with, personal experience for me being in a room watching some of my favourite artists, it's just like I don't know, it's just an incredible experience to be in the same room and to be hearing what's coming out. I don't know, it's a strange thing. It's something you'll never get off of recorded music. It's just a huge adrenaline kick. People like Pink Floyd, The Dead to some extent, and stuff like that really pioneered having that audience-musician relationship, where the audience is just as important as what's coming out to the band, having that connection from the two entities. It's a wonderful. I think it's true.
Yeah. Carlos Santana calls it the food you can't buy at the grocery store. To go to a concert concert and make that connection.
Sure.
It's a lot of fun. Okay, our last one is, have you considered trying out market operating price, where the fans get to set their own price for their music?
No, because the buggies would probably just get it for nothing, wouldn't they? They would just
Would they?
put a 10%. I don't know. I haven't been that. I think that's probably really works well if you have an established fan base, when you know you can sell a certain number of records, like the Radiohead thing. You know, when they know that they're going to sell 1 million records anyway, and they've already made a bunch of money, that they can sit on and do it. All power to them. I think it's a wonderful gift to the fans what they did. I think it's great. I don't think it devalued music like everyone said it was. I think it's a wonderful gesture. I do think that it's still a source of income for the kind of average working musician, not a rock star, and you have to kind of price it accordingly. I feel, and I also feel the fans, the fan base are wonderful, and if they like something, they want to, you know, they want to use it. So I guess it goes both ways. But for me personally, I don't think it would work for me. I think I'd probably make, you know, get the first royalty check and be 10p or something. It would be pretty rubbish.
Now, do you think there's any trends in the music industry that we kind of missed? Something you're seeing happening that you think is really going to change things?
Honestly, I think the record labels are kaput, really. I think the way to do it now is investment, and get yourself a good manager and have it doled out that way, have a deal that way. You know, I just think really it's a dinosaur kind of way of things doing it. Now that an artist has all of this power, you know, you're saying in your phone, to do what you'd pay, you know, 10 people to do in an office, you know, 30, 40 years ago, you can do yourself. I think it's a kind of an archaic way of doing things, but...
Well, they certainly do seem to be on the decline.
Absolutely, yeah, they have been for a long time, I think. You know, it's wonderful to have so much control as an artist now and everything you do. You don't have to hand over everything. It's wonderful to own yourself.
Right.
It's
right.
lovely.
Creative control.
Exactly. Creative control.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We'll check.